All right, y'all bear with me for like 4 or 5 minutes. I want to provide a little bit of context before we get into the actual meat of this video, all right? So just to provide you guys with a little bit of clarity of just how much Tank loves R. Kelly. This was just a couple weeks ago. Y'all remember when the king of R&B conversation was popping off thanks to Jacquees? This is what Tank said about, some call him R. Kelly, others call him Robert. I call him the nasty man in Chicago. Tank said, first, R. Kelly is the king of R&B. The accusations don't disqualify what he's accomplished. Second, if you can't go in the studio by yourself and make a hit record, you're not my king. All right? Now let's go over to the caption on this post. Tank said, every artist is supposed to believe that they can fly, but only one man made it happen. R. Kelly's body of work is still Bible. I love all the artists now, and some are amazing and having success, but to be the king, you have to beat the king, and his stats still stand. Imagine if I Believe I Could Fly had streaming when it dropped. Sheesh. I'll let you guys focus on Kings and Queens. I'll stay focused on being around another 20 years. So you already know how much Tank loves R. Kelly. And by the way, I've watched a plethora of video interviews in which Tank has bigged up R. Kelly. Tank loves him some R. Kelly. Just call it what it is. I mean, and Tank's a musician. He has nothing but the utmost respect musically for R. Kelly. But things change. And like I told y'all in one of my previous videos, video changes things. And Tank, like a lot of us, sat down and watched bits and pieces, if not the whole thing, of this Lifetime documentary called Surviving R. Kelly. And watching some of these women, these victims, speak out about the things that R. Kelly made them do, allegedly, you know, and it changes things. So a few hours ago, Tank did go to his social media account to backpedal. He backpedaled those Kings of R&B comments on R. Kelly in a very emotional post. I mean, you could tell this took a lot out of Tank. Here's what he said. A lot of artists, songwriters, producers, record execs, etc. are very confused as to how to respond to what they've seen and heard. We've all been inspired by this man. We've all been witnesses to his musical genius. We have shaped and molded talent we sign after his musical image. We've invested so much of ourselves into this man that it's hard for us to let go. I no longer have that issue. I wholeheartedly apologize for not coming to this realization sooner. I cannot separate the music from the monster. My 3 black daughters won't let me. What hurts even more are the facilitators around him. His team, his record company, the promoters, the radio stations. There has to be a line drawn. Enough has to be enough at some point. Who are we saying is worth protecting if we let this continue? I chose the lives of these young black girls. I'm sick to my stomach. Let me also say this. There are more men guilty of these crimes. Let's make sure none of them slip through the cracks ever again. You are no king because kings don't treat queens like this. Now I want to add Neyo's comments, and I'm actually going to get back to Tank's comments after I follow up here with Neyo. Neyo said, let's mute R. Kelly. There is no excuse. Music is important. It really is. But it's not more important than protecting our children, protecting our little girls, period. Hashtag I have a daughter. The fuck? Mute R. Kelly. I want to go back to a couple things that Tank said here before I get out of here. He said, what hurts even more are the facilitators around him. I disagree with that, Tank, and I got nothing but love and respect for Tank. I've interviewed Tank a couple times. A couple people from Tank's team watches my YouTube videos. I got nothing but love and respect for them, but I disagree with them, and I hope they watch this video. I'm not going to say something hurts more. I can't say the team, the record company, the promoters, and the radio stations. I can't go to say I'm more upset at them than I am R. Kelly. I can't do that, and it looked like you alluded to that. I don't agree with that, Tank. Reason being because I feel like it's playing that victim game again. I know why they were invested. I know why his team was invested. His record company, the promoters, the radio, that's all money related. I get why all of those people, is it nasty and sick that people were probably watching this stuff go on around them, including brothers, family members, road managers. And I do believe some of these people were involved. Tour managers, promoters. I believe a lot of other people were involved in these nasty crimes. Yes. Are they nasty? Absolutely. If we could prove it, I wish we could throw them under the jail with R. Kelly. But I'm not giving them the onus. I get why they're kind of contributed to this, because it was a money ploy. I'm not blaming anybody more than R. Kelly. This is R. Kelly's onus at the core. All right. Again, you can play the blame game to many people. I know why those people were invested in it. I'm not justifying it, but I'm saying I get why people around were too afraid to tell this man who's the provider for them no. I don't understand why one man decided to cause harm to so many people, right? Doing something one time, that's a mistake. Doing something over and over again, that's a choice, and that is a decision you've made to harm innocent people, generations of people. Because now that, that woman has to possibly explain to her kids what happened to mom, or that husband now has to deal with the trauma of his wife because of something that happened years ago. You've altered generations because of your selfish activity that you wanted to have to take place, looks like majority in the bedroom. So Tank, I disagree with you there. I'm not going to give anybody more onus. What the people around him allowed, that doesn't hurt me more than what R. Kelly did himself. All right, I agree with you here. There are many people guilty of this crime in the music business. Yeah, I'm sure of that. And I like how Tank ended this, and I'll just end my video here. You are no king, because kings don't treat queens like this. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!